The birth of the Tang Dynasty in Chinese culture. The Tang Dynasty was a period of significant cultural, economic, and political growth in Chinese history. It began in 618 and lasted until 907, with its capital at Chang'an, modern-day Lebanon. The Tang Dynasty was founded by Li Yuan, who became Emperor Taizong after overthrowing the Sui dynasty. Under the Tang, China experienced significant territorial expansion, with the dynasty extending its reach into Central Asia, Korea, and Vietnam. One of the most notable achievements of the Tang Dynasty was its emphasis on education and the arts. The Tang era saw the rise of many famous poets, including Li Bai and Du Fu, who continue to be celebrated for their works today. The dynasty also placed great emphasis on calligraphy, painting, and sculpture, with many famous artists emerging during this time. In addition to its cultural achievements, the Tang Dynasty also made significant advancements in science, technology, and engineering. The dynasty is credited with inventing gunpowder, printing, and the compass, which were all significant innovations that helped to shape the course of world history. Another significant aspect of the Tang Dynasty was its emphasis on foreign trade and diplomacy. The dynasty established trade routes and diplomatic relations with many countries in Asia, Africa, and Europe, bringing new goods, ideas, and technologies to China and helping to promote cultural exchange and understanding. The Tang Dynasty also saw significant developments in government and administration. The dynasty established a highly centralized bureaucracy, with officials selected through a rigorous system of civil service exams. This helped to create a merit-based system of governance, with officials chosen based on their knowledge and ability rather than their family background or social status. Despite its many achievements, the Tang Dynasty also faced significant challenges and controversies. The dynasty experienced periods of political instability and military conflict, including rebellions and uprisings by regional warlords and ethnic minorities. In addition, the dynasty was criticized for its treatment of women and minorities, with some scholars arguing that the Tang era saw the institutionalization of patriarchal norms and the suppression of ethnic and religious diversity. Despite these challenges, the Tang Dynasty remains a significant period in Chinese history and culture, with its legacy continuing to be felt in modern China and beyond. The dynasty helped to shape China's identity as a regional and global power, and its achievements in science, technology, culture, and governance continue to be celebrated and studied to this day. Another notable event during the Tang Dynasty was the Enlushan Rebellion, which began in 755 and lasted for 8 years. The rebellion was led by Enlushan, a general of Turkic origin who had risen to prominence in the Tang army. Enlushan and his followers revolted against the Tang government, seizing control of several major cities and threatening the stability of the dynasty. The Tang government was eventually able to quell the rebellion, but not before it had caused significant damage and loss of life. The rebellion is estimated to have resulted in the deaths of millions of people and caused lasting damage to the economy and society of China. Despite the challenges posed by the Enlushan Rebellion, the Tang Dynasty continued to thrive in the centuries that followed. The dynasty saw significant achievements in the areas of literature, art, and architecture. With the development of the Tang style of poetry and the construction of many notable landmarks, including the Great Wall and the Grand Canal. The Tang Dynasty also saw significant advancements in medicine and healthcare, with the development of new treatments and the establishment of hospitals and medical schools. The dynasty is credited with the creation of the first pharmacopoeia, a guide to the use of medicinal herbs and substances, which helped to standardize medical practice and promote public health.